Good morning. Yeah, we've got a little shoe leather smell going on here. We're going to load some of it anyway. It's my Trooper Thorn, my own personal blend, which I will get to in just a second after I finish spilling and loading my vintage K Woody that my friend Israel gifted me last year. And yeah, so much appreciated, Israel. And thank you, Maureen O'Hara and John Wayne and The Quiet Man for inspiring me. Like I said, it's called Trooper Thorn, named after the boxing character of John Wayne's and The Quiet Man. And I'll get to that now then. Yeah. The Quiet Man blends Peterson Early Morning Pipe and Captain Black, half of each. Yes. And picked this picture up the other day in a local vintage store, and it's from a photography company just up the road in Burlington, Iowa, or Rivertown, not too far from here, where I'm going today. And if you know anybody in there, I'll send this to you. But you gotta have some proof, because I kind of like the picture. I'm a sucker for old pictures, and I have no clue who people are. And get you one of these while you're at it, Pipe Smoking Journal, because truly I looked at like 6 different tobaccos I thought I'd smoked this morning, and I was too lazy to get the journal out until finally after I grabbed the Trooper Thorn. I was like, I have no choice but to figure out, because if I tell them what I'm smoking and it was one of my blends and I can't figure out what it was, then, well, yeah, I would look like a fool, which I already do anyway. Take that as a compliment. Drinking a little Monster Energy. A little salute to my doctor who says I shouldn't drink that. Yeah. Yeah. I needed that. It's been kind of a testy week. It's been humid. It's been rainy. Amongst other things. Yeah. Plus, yeah. No offense, dear, but I love you, but it's time to go back to work, so. Yeah. No. Mrs. Hate's doing quite a bit better. She's still got her days, but we'll find out more in a little bit. Getting excited. My granddaughter's, or grandson, whichever it's going to be, is getting close to, well, peeking out into the world, shall we say. Only a week or two left before, well, I get to hold my new grandchild, so I'm kind of excited about that. And if things seem like they're going kind of slow this morning, as well, it's because it is, because I'm not, well, moving very fast. Don't know why. I was going to do a greenhouse gab. I could have done a Friday fireside chat. It's actually cool enough out and kind of damp enough it wouldn't have been too bad. Yeah. As you can tell, this is going to be an interesting video. I couldn't even find my tamper, and you'd think if you were going to smoke a pipe, you would know where the tamper was before you lit the thing. But maybe some of you are having the same Friday. I need Israel to get on there and get me going. Or maybe I just need this pipe. Could be a little bit of both. Speaking of pipes, now that I've got this one properly lit, my Trooper Thorn is tasting exceptional. Not to mention, I think it's getting quite aged now, because apparently I jarred it on August 18th, 2023, almost, well, pretty close to 3 years ago in a week. Yeah. Picked up another thing at the vintage store. This is what I'm using it for, and hey, that rhymes. Yeah. It was $5. Yeah. Wood ensemble. I'm using it for a pipe rack. However, I do not know what this thing right here is. It's kind of made out of a copper or brass. I'm going to go with brass. And it's been painted on. Not sure that I like the picture. I've thought about painting myself, but yeah, it's character. I thought maybe a spoon rack as well, but you know, for those people that like to collect spoons, that's so weird. But they probably think the same thing about all of us guys that stir at tobacco pipes, and as my wife would say, smelly tobacco pipes. Yes. So if anybody has any ideas on what that is, let me know. And the only reason I'm not sure why it would be a spoon rack or a pipe rack is because of that little deal I was tapping and showing to you. My thought was I would put matches in that, but I don't, or a lighter. I don't really know. Maybe that's what it is for. I'm really kind of excited for somebody to leave a comment and, well, let me know what that is. So my life will be whole and complete. Yeah. Don't know what's been going on in everybody else's world. Hopefully it's a lot of good things. Since the rest of the world's kind of crazy, but we don't get into that because why? We don't talk politics here. Everybody just needs to put a smile on and get over it. Anyway. Just got through reading a book called Deadwood. The author's name escapes me. I think maybe I could have brought that out too with the pipe smoking journal, and yeah, maybe done a better review than this, but very well written. It's fiction-ish and not so fiction-ish. Non-fiction and fiction, let's put it that way. Leans more towards the fiction side, I believe. Obviously, I didn't have a tape recorder around in the day recording Charlie Utter and Wild Bill Hickok's, interactions. But I will say this: they paint a pretty scary portrait of Calamity Jane, a woman not to be messed with, because she's from Bitter Creek. She's from the top end of it. Yeah. You'll have to read the book. I'm going to be honest, it's the first book in a while, though, that I've had that I couldn't absolutely put down. I mean, I just couldn't put it down. I think I read it in about 3 days, which is good for me because holding the book up sometimes and sitting is it's just not a good posture, and I can't lay and read, and reading too long gives me, headaches, and I lose a little vision in my eye from my neck incident. So sometimes it's not the easiest thing for me to do, but we got through it. Yeah. 100 pages or less, not really. I think it's 320 some pages, or yeah. Why can I remember that and I can't remember the author's name? Anyway, kind of rambling here. I have to head to the aforementioned town of Burlington, Iowa, along the river, where I will probably treat myself with a trip to Farney's bar downtown. A very old dive bar, but the best dive bar in Burlington. And been around a long time. It's a great bar, friendly people, Not really as divey as one might think. Yes, it's old, but it's all right. It's all right. Barney's is okay. So if you're listening, I'm coming. But settle the crowd down. What else was I gonna say? But if you get a chance, let me know what you think of my new pipe rack and what you think it might be. If any of those people in the picture happen to be related to you, let me know. Got to show me proof though. And if you do that, I'll send that to you. And well, a pipe smoking journal, you need to get one. And don't be afraid to, besides shake them jars, don't be afraid to brand some of your own tobacco. Put some together. Throw a little bit of anything. Let it sit for as long as you want or smoke it the same day. I really don't care, but let it sit a little bit. Swish them around every now and then. Like I said, don't forget to shake them jars. Tip of the haberdashery and hasta luego. And we'll catch you in the next one. Adios.